Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to Blickling Farm. Alright, today we are harvesting a little bit of oats. We have a little bit of oats in this field right here, field number 9. Just going to go ahead and get these guys rolling. This guy is full already. I have him set up. Let's put him in group 2. There we go. And this guy's just finished planting. Oh, not quite finished. Finished planting oats, looks like. And we have a couple other guys. Oops, we want this guy right here. Let's put this guy in group number 1. There we go. So this guy is currently unloading the combine. That's what we were working on right there. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and unload the combine so that combine can continue moving. And I think I meant to change this tractor out to a different tractor, to the timber one, but I haven't done that one yet, so we'll have to work on that in the future. So I hope you enjoyed the live stream on Blickling Farm. Seems like quite a few people enjoyed it, which is good. It's one of the first British maps I played on in a while, actually. Last one I played on was, I think, Chellington or Coldborough Park Farm, something like that. So it has been a little bit of a time since the last time I played on a British map, actually. So, which is always fun, checking out some British maps, seeing what's out there. I know Bob Bigger is pleased with that, and a lot of other people who play on British style maps probably happy as well. So, a bit different than normal. A couple people asked me whether or not this is a good map to play on, and I think it's a pretty good map for the most part. It has some nice adjustments to it. So if you're a person like me with bad driving, I guess, it's a nice little map because then the lanes aren't super narrow, which is really nice, because then you can enjoy the map a little bit more. So for example, here's what I'm talking about. So if you come up over here, you look at these lanes right here. They're actually wide enough so it's not so bad to get a combine around, as you can see. Though my courseplay guy is doing a bad job of getting in these corners. That's always been the problem with courseplay, but there was at one point a mod, or courseplay was trying to work away at adjusting that so it would actually be better for around the corners, but they haven't done that yet, so it's a bit unfortunate. Let's put this guy in group 3. There we go. Maybe at some point they will. Alright, let's take the JCB out of here. I don't know if this field's fully planted yet. This is field 12. Let's just check real quick. Yes, it is fully planted. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and drive this JCB off the field, hopefully without crushing any of the crop, but not really sure. Looks like we're okay. We planted oats on this field, as you can probably see, and now that we have the updated version of the drive control mod, now we don't need to worry about crushing the seeded fields when it's in that first stage like that. So that's one of the nice things that they adjusted with drive control as of late. So right, there we go. And don't know what that was. Must have been an autosave, as per normal at least. And let's go up here, drop this grain off. We have a seeder, Iain. We don't need to drop anything off. I think the reason why I was thinking about that is because I was just seeding, or just unloading the combine, so. Anyways, let's put this back here then. So, let's put it in that first bay there. I don't think we have anything in there. There we go. Perfect. And detach. I don't know if we need the combine for this tractor for the time being, so we'll just leave it there. And we have this John Deere 6810, which is also a front loader. Yeah, I think I'll have to adjust some of the equipment because I think I have too much random equipment now. This is a timber one. So you can see we got a little bit of hay straw, sorry. And this field needs to be dealt with now. It's got 4 and 2. So we do have the soil mod on this map, so of course we need to be careful about that kind of stuff. And let me just see if I put the placeable in here. I think I I know I downloaded it, but I guess I may not have put it in this. No, apparently not. So we can actually sell these bales of straw because I don't think we need any more at the moment. And if we do, we can always pick up some of the straw from the other field there, from this guy right here. What we can do is just make it so he drops the straw. There we go. So if we want to bale it, we can now. If we actually need some more straw. Perfect. Alright, so hay sell point. Or straw. I don't know why I keep calling it hay. Straw sell point. I believe there is one on here somewhere. Garden center, sugar factory, pigs and cattle. Well, we'll just put it by like pigs and cattle for the time being. And then we'll go from there. And I'm just gonna make sure they're all attached. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna take this down to the bottom of the field there and put it by the pigs and cattle, or pigs and cattle. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. And then we'll be able to go from there basically. So yeah, have you guys had a chance to try out this map yet, or have any of you tried out this map yet? I am curious because I've played a little bit on it, and so far I'm pretty pleased with it. I was playing on Baldacchino earlier on today, which is also a very nice map. It's based out of Russia, so it's a bit different than what I'm used to here, but different sort of map, that's for sure. But it's definitely a nice sort of map as well. So because it's got some other things in it that you don't normally see, that's what makes it kind of nice. So, anyways, all right. So let's get to pigs and cattle, and we'll drop this off there. I believe we already have some straw there at the moment, and hopefully it doesn't rain. I don't know. I don't think they can adjust the rain probability yet in this game, depending on where you are. I don't think. But for now, I think we'll be okay. So I believe we put the straw just over here. Yeah, there it is. I don't know if that's a sell point in there, or what that's supposed to be, but there we go. Unload it there. Can always move it later on. It's relatively easy. Perfect. So here is the pigs and cattle. So I believe, did we buy some pigs and cattle? I don't remember. I want to say we did. Yeah, so we have 100 cows and 100 pigs, or 100 pigs and 100 cows. So what we need to do is we need to get some grass for these animals too, because they have straw at the moment, but they don't have anything else other than straw. So not very nutritious at this time yet. So gonna have to get. There we go. Gonna have to get that rolling as well. We have a loading wagon already, so we can actually use that. But I don't think we have any. I think we maybe do have more. I think we do actually. So I'll have to check that to see what's going on there. But I'm pretty sure we do have a mower. So I think it's just one of the ones from behind though that. I think it's just the ones that are on the back of the tractor. There we go. Sheesh. And I think that's it though. It's a little small one in comparison to what we would normally use. And theoretically we can change it if we really want to, so it's not a huge deal. There we go. So it's not a huge deal, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so should we... The idea is, I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and use the animals to produce enough slurry and or manure so we can actually take advantage of our soil mod here. Of course, with manure, that's the most advantageous thing to use with soil mod. And if you want to use other things, you can, of course, but it's not as good as the soil mod with manure. Sure, let's put it in this shed for the time being. Alright. One of the funny things on this map, I streamed this map the other day, as you are aware, I'm sure. And one of the funny things people mentioned was the fact that all of the bird sounds in it, which is kind of funny. They do have a lot of bird sounds on this particular map. which is kind of weird, but kind of nice all at the same time. Let's see. Do we have a... Yeah, we do have that rear mower. That's what I thought. Let's see. Do we have any other... Just the rear mower? Not a huge fan of the rear mower if I don't have to use it. So let's go ahead and just change that. And we can use the other mowers. The Kuhn ones. There we go. There we go. And we'll just have them deliver that to us. And... Oops, other way. Always do that. I don't know why. Pallet forks. Let's go for tools. And we should... Actually, I just need to go down there. There we go. That and that. And then this guy, tractor, should have enough. What is this, the 140? 230. So it should have enough horsepower for those. Oh, we can put them on the JCB, actually. That'd probably work just as easily. There we go. Get the JCB. I think this has got a bit more horsepower anyway, so it would make more sense to use it. And we'll use this, and we have a couple fields we can actually mow right now. So what we'll do is we'll take the turn right here and... Oh, it was the other side. I didn't think it was. It just looked like it wasn't, I guess. Yeah, I think it's... They're, I don't know why, but they're both like... They're faced different directions, so it's throwing me off. There we go. And... I don't know why, but I realized that... I can use the joystick from the side panel to rotate the view, but I just never do it. And I was thinking about the other day, I'm like, man, I should find out how do you rotate the view, how I can make it so I rotate the view with the side panel. And I realized there's already something preset up in it, but I just never use it. So, one second, I got a quick sip of tea here. I know it's uncommon for me to drink tea, but it's not in the morning. That's why I'm not drinking tea. If it were in the morning, I probably would be drinking coffee. So, just follow this guy. I have it set up so he does 6 headlands at the time being. And that's to stay away from the sides, of course. Because on this particular map, on the sides, it has all the hedges, which you can easily get stuck on. So that's the reason why I have it set up this way. Some people will probably suggest using auto combine. I don't know. I just never get used to using auto combine. It's not particularly hard to use. It's one of those things I'm not used to using it, so I just don't. There we go. And hop in the JCB and hook this up. There we go. Now, there is a field around here somewhere very close where we can actually harvest a little bit of grass, and I don't know where it is. I totally forget where it is. I think it's just out, right across here. But I'm not, yeah, it's right there. That's what I thought. Now, is that supposed to be a field you can, yes, it is. Okay. I was like, I don't know if it's supposed to be a field or not, but it totally is. Alright. Let's lower the front, lower the back. Huh. That's weird. Oh, there it goes. Wonder, it's funny because like the buttons you use for the drive control, you can adjust it and then you can like lower and raise things on it, but it doesn't always work as well as you would like for some reason. There it goes. It's funny, I was talking with some guys who are contractors, and they were talking about people who don't turn the front mower on fast enough, because what will happen is it'll look ugly, is how they described it actually, which is kind of funny. Because basically what I did back there is I turned on the front one a little bit later, so there's a little spot where I missed a little bit of grass because it wasn't turned on yet, so it just makes me laugh. So what we'll do is we'll use this, and I think we could make it into silage. or we can make it into dry hay. So I'm not sure which one we'll do yet. Could do either, really. So, could do dry hay, or we could do silage. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference at this time. So, we need both anyways, though. So that's kind of like the difficult spot. So we do have another pasture right up there we can use as well. So, if we need more, we can always use that right there. In that little paddock, I guess you can call it. If it's needed. I guess it wouldn't be a paddock, because that's what you use for animals. That would just be a pasture. Which is also used for animals. I don't know. Grass field. How about that? That works. But I don't know. Would you call it a paddock? I don't think so, because you'd have to have animals in there for it to be a paddock. I believe. But a pasture is also a similar thing. I don't know. Is there a difference between pasture and paddock? I wonder. I wonder. Anyways, big news. The Ottawa Farm Show is coming up in Ottawa, obviously. And I'm going to be going to that probably on the Wednesday after work. So I'm going to check out some farm vehicles there, which is going to be awesome. You can see some. Hopefully they have the Versatile. There's a Versatile, which is a Canadian brand. And it was made with the traditional Versatile colors. Because it's like the anniversary year for Versatile, so hopefully we'll see that there, and that's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm really excited to see that, actually. So that's on March 8th, 10th, 8th, 9th, 10th, I think it is. So it's at the Ernest Young Center. So I'm gonna be there. So if you're going to that show, let me know. We can meet up. Don't be afraid to say hello if you do see me there, and it's all good. Should be pretty cool. I'm kind of like Direwolf in that regards. He always goes to like conferences, and people are always like afraid to come up to him and say hello. Don't be. Just come up and say hello. Don't worry about it. Pretty relaxed guy, so that's not a big deal. So, last time I was there was a couple years ago, actually. I don't think I went last year, but I went a year before that. So it's going to be pretty cool to see what has changed in the last couple of years. I'm going to hopefully see some more GPS technology. That's really crazy to see. And hopefully we'll see some more tractors there. I'm going to be curious to see some. I think there might be the new John Deere RX series, I think it is. The one with tracks on it. It might be there. I'm not sure. It's a smaller show than like I think there's a little one in Louisville. So it'll be curious to see what's actually there versus what's not there. So we'll have to see about that. Just get that corner because it's going to be a problem if I don't. Perfect. And the cool thing is you can get the GPS going, and it makes your life a lot easier if you want it to. And then you don't miss nearly as much. But unfortunately, so right now, because I must have been playing with that particular setting you just saw, and can I see the? No. What happens is, I don't know why, but when you press that setting, it takes away the GPS like lines, like you can see. I don't know why it does it, but every single time I press that button, it takes the GPS lines away. So I don't know what the deal is there, but it definitely does it. So just one of those strange things. Now I should theoretically raise the mowers up every time I turn around like this, because that's probably taking out more grass than you actually need to. It doesn't matter what I end up doing. Everyone's got a slightly different way of mowing a field. Like some people do like the outside after, and then do the inside. And some people do the inside, then the outside. I don't know. But technically, doing the outside first makes more sense because then you're not crushing all the nice grass. So, or hay, I guess. It's not quite hay yet, but the show is called Grassmen, not Haymen. It'd be funny if it was called Haymen, actually. Anyways. Someone actually showed me a video of. Someone linked a video in the comments a while back about Grassmen. I've known about them for a while now. TCGG Rob used to talk about them quite often. Anyways, so the funny thing about Grassmen was they had this video about one particular person from the Grassmen team, and he was driving a New Holland. He was, doing silage. That's kind of their thing. And the way he was driving was just crazy. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I'd be a little concerned if I were driving that tractor as fast as he was. I'm sure if you watch the show often, you'll know who I'm talking about, but I don't remember his name because I don't watch it very often. I only get what they put on YouTube. I don't get the full show because I don't live in England. So it's one of the downfalls of living in Canada sometimes. However, we get things like the CBC, for example. So one way or another. Anyways, folks, what I'll do is I'll finish this mowing off camera, and then we'll come back next episode. Let me know what you would like to do on this particular field. Think we should make it into silage, silage bales, or do you think we should make it into dry hay? Let me know in the comments below, and we will go ahead and do that next episode. Until then, folks, my name's Iain Robson. This has been Blickling Farm on Farming Simulator 2015. If you enjoyed yourself, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button? I'd really appreciate that. I'll catch you guys later.